What's up, everybody? Cats007, and today bring you guys an in-depth tutorial about forward controls. Now, this might be a little quick one. This might be a long video. Who knows? I'm speaking over the recording as I speak. So, getting right into it. I want to distinguish. The difference between high sensitivity, low sensitivity. What's the best sensitivity for your ping? Which is smoother, which is stiffer, and a little bit of in-depth tricks here and there to practice your controls. So starting off, right, a little cool thing, a little tip that I think you should do is use this accessory. It's called the I forgot the name of it, but I like to call it the bull horns. So look, I'm gonna start in the open. You see the horns? For those starting out, I feel like it's a good way to measure how much radius you can cover when stunning. So I'll give you an example. Let me find the hunter. He's back there, I think. So look, going in for a stun, right? If you can stun within the bullhorns, that determines how much radius you can cover. But look, what if you don't stun in the bullhorns, right? And if you're not in the bullhorns, you're not gonna hit that stun. So I'm in the bullhorns, So that's a little something, a little cheeky something to, practice, just staying consistent and use stun. Because sometimes if you don't run the accessory, you don't know if you can hit that stun because you don't have anything to show for it because only his big head, But yeah, that's something you can take into consideration. Now let's get in depth about the controls. Now, something I hear a lot regarding when people play forward is that oh, I can't do this, or I wish I could do that. I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I see that in my comments a lot. And no hate to anyone who said that, but that is probably the dumbest thing you will ever say. I can't do this, And when you have that mentality, you will never get things done at all, Always do your best and try your best because, listen, anything I do doesn't make me special. It's a game, And sure, I put time and dedication into it, but no matter what I can do, people can do 10 times better, And people can learn. So nothing makes me stand up from the crowd, It's just time and experience, and I feel like anyone has the potential to do so. So sorry about that. Let's get right into the video. So the difference between high sensitivity and low sensitivity is the stiffness. So for example, you never ever go below 50 ping. Ping. Go below 50. Go below 50 sensitivity. You always stay at 50, and I'll give you a perfect example why. So look, let's go to 20 sensitivity, right? It's hard to turn and maneuver around things. I'm trying to turn, it's super stiff. I'm trying to go left, right. I can't even go in the pallet, right? So I'm trying to turn, and it's hard. It's way too stiff. Now you can't make those turns that I'm trying to turn. It's super stiff and it's hard to turn. So always try to stay above 50. Jesus. Always try to stay above 50. Now, like I said, you want to stay in between 50 and 100. Now, the 100, when you're up to 100, it's a lot less stiffer compared to 50. But I feel like 50 is a good medium for people. Especially if you have high ping. Let's say you have 150 or 200, maybe more and above that, So to stay consistent, I say you run around 50 sensitivity or 70. Just because of the sole fact that, look, you have the ability to maneuver left and right, but you're a lot stiffer, So it's easier to control, You're not gonna be going for a lot of 360. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do a little 360 and stuff like that. Not too hard, but fit sensitivity. But it's a lot. How do you say? Stiffer. That's why typically, if you have higher ping, you're gonna go for straightforward stuns. You feel me? A lot of straightforward stuns. When you get to 100, that's when you do all the crazy stuff. You can do a couple of things dodge the hunter hit midway, turn around, but it's a lot stiffer. And personally, it's uncomfortable. But if you have higher ping and you want to nail those stuns and making sure you don't miss, try going with the lower sensitivity. It's a lot stiffer and a lot easier to control. Then we just bump it up to 100. Or let's say 70. Let's go in order. Let's go to 70, right? 70 is it's you can maneuver a bit, It's a lot easier to maneuver and you're a little bit less stiffer than you were before. Now you can turn into places easier. For example, let's just left, right, make the right, turn around, it's a lot easier to like move around, you know, and you can do 360s quite simply. Make the right, and then you're going in between benches and stuff like that. I have enough football anyway, but you get the concept, you know what I'm saying? So let's try go to the hunter, go in between benches, you know. Now, when you're doing 360s, I feel like it's good to have a higher sensitivity. So look, let's say you're at like, let's bump it down to like 20, right? Look how much football I used to do 360. It's on the hunter. I actually need like come towards me, but don't hit me though. Alright, come here. Thank you. So look, let's say you want to do like a 360 stun or something, right? Cause like, let's say the hunter's gonna swing at you or something. You want to bait the swing. I have to. I can't even turn with the sensitivity. Like you gotta turn and take so much of a wire. That's freaking tree. It takes so much for me to make one little turn. You know. Let's try to bump it up to 50. So you use a lot more football. I think we get the concept. But let's bump it up to 50. You know. So. You know, when you're going at 50, you gotta turn. So look, use a lot more football. I want to keep refreshing the football so you get the concept of it. So look, you gotta turn. You use a little bit more football. So that was about half, right? Let's say if I bump it up to 100, right? Now I can make those tiny circles a lot easier, you know. So look, so instead of going all the way around, you know, I can do my little simple 360 like right in front of the face. You know what I'm saying? And you use typically less football. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that one little quarter can mean the difference between, you know, carrying a game and losing a game. You know, every little detail counts. So look, I even use less football that time. You know, my 360 is a lot narrower instead of a wide turn. You know. And it's a little bit harder to control. That's why I say, like, if you have like higher ping, like lower ping, like mine is like 24, mine goes from like 14 to like 25 or 33 sometimes. It's much easier for me to control and maneuver around stuff, you know. So any questions regarding ping, I'd love to answer in the comments below. But like I said, that's the difference, the main difference between the ping sensitivities. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I would love to respond. I'm Cats007, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.